Hi again, and welcome back to Fin and Fiction. So I actually had something completely different planned out for this week's video, but you know what? I figured that sometimes it's good to be off script. Plus, I've always wanted to try and make an aquarium diary / a day in the life of a fishkeeper's type of video anyways. But I don't think for this week's video, I don't think I can make a day in the life of a fishkeeper because I just have way too many things to settle this week. So you're going to have to settle with some sort of like a compilation of this week's fishkeeping / aquarium stuff that I'll be doing. For starters, I actually have to go to my local fish store right now to grab some supplies. So I'm taking you guys with me. Let's head on out. again, so I'm back at my car. There were definitely way too many people at the fish store today. Probably because it's a weekend, I don't blame them. Anyways, let's do a quick haul. So firstly, I got some sponge filters. You know I love my sponge filters. And this air tube. And to go with that, of course, I have to go and get myself an air pump by this brand called Aquarium. Hopefully it works nicely. And of course, I have to get some frozen bloodworms for the fishies. And I also went ahead and got some of these 8 crate-like dividers. You'll probably see what I'll be doing with this at some point of the video, so stay tuned. And last but definitely not the least, I got some crabs for Headwind. There they are. I'll talk to you again when I get back home. The weather has been insanely hot these days, I kid you not. And unfortunately, that has caused Bonbon to contract ick, which I'm assuming is due to stress. Bonbon has actually finished his first round of meds, and for me to dose his second round of meds, I actually have to wait 7 days according to the instructions. But before I start dosing the tank again, I just want to show you what I use to treat Bonbon and essentially all of my fish when they have ick. For full disclaimer, I am not sponsored by any of these companies. I just use this to treat my fish. So first up, the first med is Anti-White Spot and Fungus by Anti-Labs. This is what it looks like. It is plant safe, shrimp safe, and filter safe. Since I have a lot of puffers, and puffers are considered sensitive fish because they are scaleless, I find that there are some medications that are not suitable for them. But so far, I've been using this for years, and you know what? So far so good. So yeah, I'm going to continue using this. Another additional thing that I like to add when treating immunocompromised or just sick fish in general is some sort of immunity booster. So recently, a lovely friend on Instagram suggested me this thing, Vogel by Easy Life. This is what it looks like. And yeah, for me personally, I just like to add some sort of immunity booster when treating sick fish. And this time I'm using this, and so far I would say it's been good. So yeah, I only use these 2 things to treat ick for Bonbon at the moment. For Headwind, I actually don't feed him crabs all the time. This is much more of a treat for him rather than his regular diet. His regular diet consists of African night crawlers and dubia roaches. I find that the ambush puffer species, especially hairy puffers, teeth don't grow as fast as compared to other puffer fish species, so it is actually okay to not feed them crunchy food all the time. Hi again. So let me quickly break down the fish drama that is currently happening in my fish room. If you follow me on Instagram, a couple of months ago, I actually got another Pufferfish. And so the initial plan was for me to try and breed both of my Pufferfish. The thing about ambush puffer species is that they're not sexually dimorphic, so it's actually quite difficult to tell a male from a female. So before I went into this project, I asked a couple of friends around, especially some of my puffer breeder friends, and their advice was for me to try and just like put them together and see if they would spawn. As you can probably have guessed, the reason why I got these dividers is because that did not happen. They don't seem to be compatible. It's either both of them are males or they're just not compatible. Maybe I can try again in the future, but for now, I think that plan is going to be buried for a while, because for me, I value my puffer's health more than this breeding project. So don't worry, currently they are actually separated. Sirius is actually in Orpheus's tank currently, while Orpheus is doing his winter months. But the main reason why I'm doing this now is because I believe that Orpheus's winter month is over, because based on his behaviors, he seems to be more active and he eats more regularly now. So I think it is high time to move him back into his tank. So that means that I need to move Sirius back into the Pufferfish tank. But for me to do that and for me to make sure that they're both finally at peace, I need to set up that divider. Now, I don't think I'm going to escape their tank. I think I'm just going to put up the divider for the purpose of this video, but probably in the future I'm going to make a separate video of me trying to escape their tank. So for the dividers, I'm thinking of just zip tying them and then place them right in the middle. So I have to measure to do that. And I've actually went ahead and installed those sponge filters that you saw in the beginning of the video. So all that I have to do now is just set up the dividers. So without further ado, let's go do that. So I totally did not forget to film an outro for this video. Once again, thank you so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe as it helps the channel a lot, and I hope to see you again next week. See you next time!